Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to study about the fundamental principles of insurance. In the previous class, we have studied about what is insurance. Now we are going to study the different principles of fundamental principles of insurance. The basic principle of insurance is that an individual or a business concern chooses to spend a definitely known sum in place of a possible huge amount involved in an indefinite future loss. So here we know that the basic principle or basic methodology of insurance is that we are investing a very small amount of money for the purpose of safeguarding a huge amount of loss, so that we don't know what time it is going to take place or whether it will be there or not, that we don't know. So in order to understand, in order to avoid or in order to reduce the loss that we are going to face in the future, there may be a huge loss, and in order to avoid that, we are contributing a very small amount of money, and all the people will be combining together and means sharing the losses. Okay. Thus, insurance is the substitution of a small periodical payment for the risk of a large possible loss. So, a small periodical payment like a monthly premium. Like imagine that if your car is having a value of 10 lakh rupees, but you are just paying a 4 lakh or 5 lakh 4,000 or 5,000 rupees as an insurance payment. Okay, and for 1 year you are paying this much amount for a year, and within that, if any accident take place, then we get almost a very huge amount of money, isn't it? So there is a huge amount of loss that is going to be taken place, but for just by paying a very meager amount of money, we are safeguarding the loss that we are going to take place. The loss of risk still remains, but the loss is spread over a large number of policy holders exposed to the same risk. So even after sharing, see, like if you have done the insurance, it doesn't mean that you will not get an accident, isn't it? So risk is already there. Okay, so we cannot say that after taking the insurance policy, no risk, no accident will take place, or there will not be any loss. Okay, we cannot say like that. If you are taking an insurance policy of 5 lakh rupees, and the actual loss may be even more than that. Okay, if anything happens to your legs or hands or anything like that, so that loss you cannot compensate with just by money. You know, so like if your hand is broken, so you can make whatever things that we are doing with the hand, that we will not be able to do, and we are making a lot amount of money with that. So just 5 lakh rupees is not sufficient for your one hand which is broken. But if you have the loss is there, so in order to reduce the amount of loss, so that much less loss only we need to face. So that is the only benefit, and insurance is never a way of making profit. Okay, so it is not good for getting the profit, but it is just to avoid reduce the amount of loss. Okay, the premium paid by them are pulled out, of which the loss sustained by any policy holder is compensated. Thus, risks are shared with others. From the analysis of past events, the insurer knows the probable losses caused by each type of risk covered by insurance. So see, like already, this is the way of sharing the risk with different people. So by investing, so there are so many people, those who are having the problem of like this future losses will be there. So these people will be sharing, pooling out. Okay, so different members are spending or different members are paying a very small amount called premium, and this amount is pooled, grouped together to compensate the loss of a person, one person. So if there are 100 people, those who have taken the insurance policy, out of all these 100 people are taken the insurance policy of their cars. So it is not possible that all 100 cars will get meet with an accident, isn't it? So in that 100 car, 1 or 2 cars only will get an accident. So, but all the policy holders are paying the insurance payment, insurance premium. So that money collected together, and from that money, the one who has faced the loss, to that person, the money will be given. Insurance, therefore, is the form of risk management primarily used to safeguard against the risk of potential financial loss. So we can say that the insurance is just a way of safeguarding our properties, or the loss that we are, in order to protect, safeguard from the loss that we are going to face. Ideally, insurance is defined as the equitable transfer of risk of a potential loss from one entity to another in exchange for a reasonable fee. Insurance company, therefore, is an association, corporation, or an organization engaged in the business of paying all legitimate claims that may arise in exchange for a fee known as premium. So, all the insurance companies have this way of sharing the ideas, and they know what type of risks are there, or how much possibility of risk is there, accidents are there. Like out of 1,000 members, how many cars may get a accident, or how out of like life insurance policy is there. So out of 1,000 members, how many members, or out of 100 members, how many members may be meeting with an accident. So such a way they will decide the amount of loss or amount of premium that can be paid. Okay. Insurance is a social device which in which a group of individuals transfers risk to another party in a common combined loss experience, which may provides for a payment of losses from funds contributed by all members. Insurance is meant to protect the insured against uncertain events which may cause disadvantage to him. So this is a way of sharing our own risk with other people in order to face the loss that we are going to face. Next, we have to study, the topic is about the functions of insurance. There are different functions. So what are the different functions of the insurance? There are 4 points are there. We will study about that. The first one is that providing certainty. Insurance provides certainty of payment for the risk of loss. There are uncertainties of happening of the time and amount of loss. Insurance removes these uncertainties and assured receives payment of loss. The insurer charges premium for providing a certainty. So see, like if you are taking an insurance policy, if you are having a car of 10 lakh rupees and you have purchased this car and you have insured it for 10 lakh rupees. So if an accident takes place, then there is a certainty that even if that any loss is there, then we will get back this money. So you need to provide a kind of certainty, a kind of security. So we get something is certain. So accident will take place or not take place, that is not certain. But if accident take place, then we are going to get some money. So some benefit we will be getting. Any benefit is not there, but some part of the loss can be recovered with that. So that is the one certainty that we are getting. Then second feature of insurance is that there is a protection. The second main function of insurance is to provide protection from probable chances of loss. Insurance cannot stop the happening of a risk or event, but can compensate for losses arising out of it. So it gives a kind of protection. So protection doesn't mean that it will protect you from not happening these things. Like if a car is there. So once if you are taking a car insurance, it doesn't mean that you will not meet with an accident. There is a certainty that there is like it is not confirmed whether you are meeting with accident or not. But when there is a loss, then the company will be there to provide you some amount of benefit, some amount of money to you in order to get rid of this loss. Okay, so in order to reduce the amount of loss. So that is the only protection that the insurance company is providing. Risk sharing, another factor of this. On the happening of a risk event, the loss is shared by all the persons exposed to it. The share is obtained from every insured member by way of premiums. So like if you are meeting with an accident, so the loss is going to be taken place only for you. But instead of taking up entire responsibility by you, you are sharing your responsibility or the risk with some other people, those who are having almost the similar type of risk. Okay, so when it is shared with many members, the amount of loss that we have to face will be reduced. As the number of members is increasing, the amount of loss will be very much low. Okay. Then next is called as assist in capital formation. The accumulated funds of the insurer received by way of premium payments is made by the insured as invested in various income generating schemes. So this money that we see, like we are paying, like if you are taking a policy, you may be paying some 3,000 rupees, 4,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees as the insurance premium. And there are thousands of members, those who are having this insurance policy. So all of them are paying some amount of money to them. Okay, as the to the company, we are paying some money as a premium. So all this money is collected together in order to form as a large amount of money is there, and this money will be invested in the different type of capital formation or different ways of like shares and debentures, all these type of things. So they are investing this money, and that will create a formation of capital. Okay, so these are the different features of insurance. Okay, thank you so much.